art portfolio track. So we've broken the AP art portfolio track into a couple of different pieces this time. We have 3D art and design. So we are actually opening up. There is a 3D art portfolio next to the 2D and the drawing portfolio. And we're starting to introduce some of the kind of skill sets and mentalities for building that portfolio if students are interested. They would be working with sculpture, installations, mixed media pieces. There's a whole bunch of different approaches here. And so this is going to be a really exciting class for anybody who's really interested in going into sculpture and 3D production. And as I said, there's a whole third portfolio that not a lot of students have been challenging themselves with that exists here. And so people that are also interested in things like 3D modeling for video games and stuff like that, this shows that you can think in the round, that you can think in 3 dimensions at the time and not just a flat 2D surface, which is very important for 3D animation, as well as some entertainment design based things as well. So it's not just fine art application. We have an AP Art Bootcamp that's geared towards abstract art. So much also like that scholastic stuff, you could be generating competition-based pieces here, but it's going to be an AP Art Bootcamp. So they will be focusing on portfolio construction, but it's portfolio construction through the lens of abstraction. So basically just different abstract theories and different approaches for how to generate abstract art using technical skills that you have. We're not just going to be throwing paint at canvases and stuff like that. There's actual really clean, clear technical abstract approaches that utilize everything from perspective and observational skills to generate surprising abstraction. And that's what this class will cover, is how to take these technical skills that all the Ichen students have in spades. We're really good at this, and how can you use them in creative ways? As I said, this is another really good one for production, for scholastic art and writing, as well as supplemental portfolios to express that creativity again for those like non-art majors that need to display that. Much like the abstract art, you have mixed media. So it's AP Art Bootcamp based within mixed media. And it'll be portfolio production, but mixed media will take technical skills, portraits. This is all student work that's come from mixed media of how do different mediums blend together? How do they function together? What's the strategy for making them work together? So, and it's another scholastic art and writing, scholastic, like great supplemental, great for AP studio art, great for AP production, great for all art production. So these are portfolio level based classes used with specializations in certain things. And then we have the open studio. So this is the like the camp AP Art Bootcamp Open Studios, the classic AP Art Bootcamp. All of these AP Art Bootcamps are for portfolio production. So AP students, supplemental students, college students that are looking to build their portfolios, they all are available for that, but this is the classic one that's like focused specifically on that, and we tailor make kind of what the student needs during the open studio. So if one wants to deal with digital entertainment design, another one wants to do more fine art abstraction, we can tailor make the class a little bit to you during these open studio based classes. So a little bit more free form, but laser focused on art production for competitions and portfolio construction. AP Art Bootcamp perspective drawing. So this is a more advanced version of some of the perspective drawing that we're doing. So this will be about building environments and creative environments using perspective. This will get you ahead of the AP Art curriculum. If you take this class and produce these perspective-based drawings in this class, you basically get to skip 2 of the first 4 assignments in AP Studio Art, in our AP Prep class, that is, not the accredited one or anything like that. But like in the AP Prep class, you can basically get ahead of the learning curve there by taking a class of this nature. And then we have AP Bootcamp Scratchboard. So Scratchboard is a reversal of your thought process where you're drawing with white on black surfaces. And so it changes how you think about art production in general. Much like the pen and ink classes, they have a lot of textural based elements. They tend to be really good at animals, as we see this student work is producing. And as I said, it's how to paint, how to draw with light on dark, which is something digital artists and painters have to be able to wrap their head around. So it actually increases your technical skills outside of just this general scratchboard based production. So with that, I'm going to open it up for questions.